Okay, so coming to the first topic, identifier. Anyway, if anybody missed the topic, no problem. We will cover all these topics once again, not a problem. Whenever you are moving to the new topic, these topics are automatically occur. That is not a problem. Okay, so the main topics are identifier, comments, variables. Okay, after that, data type. So under this data types, I given just an introduction only. So string, list, tuple, dictionary, set to, all those are just one introduction only. The topics are not at all completed. Anyway, we will discuss each and every topic in detail. So up to now, I given an idea. Okay, this is the topic present. Just to an idea to say the name of the topic only. Just to what is what. All these are basic. Along with we discussed operators. Okay. Now these are the some basic topics that we are discussed up to now. Now we will move to the next step. Next step. From today onwards, you are in a position to write the programs also. Up to now, without knowing the today class also, it is possible to write the program. But if you learn the today topic, it is very easy and comfortable. And we will write the basic programs. Anyway, I will start now. Now, today mainly we discuss two topics. One is reading input from the user, reading input from the user, and the second topic is printing output to the user. What is mean by this one? Generally, if you take a program is it to some action. Addition of two numbers is a program. Yes or no? Addition of two numbers is a program. For doing the addition, what we required? We required two numbers. Once the two numbers are taken, then we are performing addition of the two numbers and we are producing the addition as the result. Here the two numbers are called input. What is input? To perform an operation, we need some information that is called input. The input is taken, we return according to our logic and produces some output. For example, if my numbers are 2 comma 3, it performs the addition operation and the result is 5. Now you got it. What is input? Input means the information that we are provided to the program. Output means after performing some operation, what we are getting from the program. Now my question is how to read the input from the user. How do we read the input from the user? Okay. Now you understand what is input, what is output. Anyway, some of them know C, C++, Java. Here my intention is you don't know anything. You don't know anything starting from scratch. Now I think everyone, if I want to construct a house or if you want to prepare some food product, you need some ingredients. So all these ingredients are called input, perform some processing, and then we are finding some food that is called output. Now the question is, how do we provide that ingredients? Exactly, that is the answer. How to read the input from the user? In Python, we are using one function that is input of. Input of is the function which is used to take the input from the user at the time of execution. For example, a is equal to 3, B is equal to 4. Anyway, I will start writing the programs. File, new file. First, I will write the program like this. Understand the program. A is equal to 2. You already know a is a variable which holds a value 2, right? B is equal to 3. B is a variable which holds a value 3. You already know Python is a dynamically typed. That means what is dynamically typed? No need to declare the variable in advance. Directly, whenever you want, you can use the variable. Now clear? So normal operation, A is the variable which holds a value 2, B is the variable which holds value 3, C is equal to A plus B. That means always remember, whenever you are writing a statement, whenever you are writing a statement include variable, automatically the variables are replaced with their values. So a value 3, b value 4, now c holds a value 7. Now, so addition is performed successfully. How the result in the sense the output is displayed to the user. So here addition is performed fine. How it is visible to you? So for that output purpose, we are using print statement. Print is the function. Print of, anyway, we'll discuss print in detail. Print of C. Print of C. So whatever the value present in C is displayed on the output screen. Generally, your monitor. Print C. See this one? Print of C. Okay. You already know how to save. Simply file, save. So if you want any new location, you can save on that location, or by default, whatever the location, you will save at that location also. Simply it is a Python file. Okay, directly save. If it is not a Python file, you need to save with .py. .py specifies it is a Python file. Even though you written .py, no problem. Click on save. Okay, my file is saved successfully. Now run. Run means execution. Click on run. Run module. So the program executed successfully. Here you are getting the output 5. Now in this program, A comma B are the inputs to the program. This is my logic and this is the output statement. This is the output statement. Now observe carefully. If you run this program 100 number of times, 100 number of times the output is 5. Suppose if you want to perform addition between 3 and 4. Now go to the program 3, go to the program 4. You need to change here. You need to change here. So once you change the program means again you need to convert into mission level language. Understand my point? If you do one little, at least a minor modification in the program means again you need to convert your high level programming into mission level programming. It takes some time. That is the reason, instead of changing the value within the program, now what I am doing at the time of running the program, that is at the time of program execution, I ask the user enter a value. Anyway, see this one. Instead of directly given the value, here instead of directly given the value, I use a statement a is equal to, instead of value I use the function input of, here one message for your understanding, enter a value. So remember, the message is optional. The message is optional, and you can write any message. Whatever the message you can understand, you can write any message. Enter a value. Now whenever the statement is executed, what happened? User is allowed to give some value. I will show you. If you do at least two programs, you will get the complete idea. No problem. See this one. A is equal to input of enter a value. For my understanding, I used the statement enter a value. Again, I am repeating within quotation. So, what is the quotation? This is called a string. For that reason, I introduced the term string. String means anything that is placed within quotation. Any group of characters, any special whatever it is, if we are placing in quotations, that is called a string. That is called a string. Okay. Now, A is equal to input of enter A value. B is equal to input of enter B value. Enter A value, enter B value. Okay. Now, C is equal to A plus B. Print C. Save and then run. Run module. See this one? Instead of given the value, here it asks the user enter A value 3, enter B value 4. Here you are getting the some answer. Whether it is right or wrong, that is the second case. You are getting some answer. Here, what is my intention? The answer is not my intention. My intention is read the values at the time of execution. Read the values at the time of execution. Clear the point? Now, before explaining this example, I will move to one more example first. Okay, understand carefully. I am teaching very slowly. Understand. S1 is equal to hello. S1 is a string. S1 is a string. S2 is equal to how. S2 is a string. Okay. S1 is a string. S2 is a string. Now, here we already know one symbol plus. Plus is used for addition. Plus is used for addition. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. If the plus is used between the numbers, plus is used between the numbers, it performs addition. Now, plus is used between the strings. Everyone remember, the plus is our regular operator. If the plus is applied between the numbers, it performs simple addition. If the plus is used between the strings, the operation name is concatenation. Remember the term concatenation. Concatenation means combining. Concatenation meaning is combining. Suppose here see this one. Hi is my first string plus hello is my second string. If you are using plus between the string, what is the output? Hi, hello. Hi, hello. You got my point? So if the plus is used between the string, both are combined. Both are combined. If you have any doubt, check. S1 plus S2. S1 plus S2. Press enter. Hello, first string followed by how. First string followed by how. Suppose I created S1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. S2 is equal to 4, 5, 6. Okay. Example 2. First I create a string S1, 1, 2, 3. So you already know the data types are 123 is a whole number. which is of type integer. 456 is a whole number which is of type integer. Now 123 is integer, 456 is integer. Perform addition. Understand carefully whether it is a number or a character or a special, whatever it is. If anything that is placed inside quotation, anything that is placed inside quotation, that is called a string. Now S1, you know how to check. Type of S1, check. Type of S1 is class str. Type of S2, that means even though it looks like numbers, but those are within quotation. Those are within quotation. Now S1 plus S2. Now what is answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you understand one point. Not related to our topic. Yes or no? So I will speak, I will teach all these things up to know whatever happened. I will explain all these things in Telugu. Some students asked Telugu, 5 minutes. 5 minutes I will explain all these concepts in Telugu. Okay, clear. So remaining students, please wait. Yes, I got one message also. Okay, only 5 minutes. Understand carefully. సో టాపిక్ ఏం లేదండి, వెరీ సింపుల్. ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ అంటే ఏంది? ఏదన్నా ఒక పని చేసేదాన్ని, అంటే ఒక టాస్క్ చేసేదాన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్ అంటాము. ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయాలి అంటే కొన్ని ఇన్పుట్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. తర్వాత అవి తీసుకొని, అంటే నేను ఒక ఫుడ్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఒక బిర్యానీ చేస్తున్నాను ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, అదే నా ప్రోగ్రామ్. నేను చేయాలి అంటే నాకు కొన్ని ఐటమ్స్ కావాలి, ఇంగ్రీడియంట్స్, వాటన్నిటిని ఇన్పుట్. అవి తీసుకొని నేను ఫుడ్ అంతా ప్రిపేర్ చేశానండి. చేసిన తర్వాత నాకు ఆ బిర్యానీ అనేది వచ్చింది. దట్ ఈజ్ అవుట్పుట్. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి అంటే, ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో నేను ఏం చేశాను? ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 3, బి ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 4, సి ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏ ప్లస్ బి రాశాను. ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేశాను. రన్నింగ్ అంటే ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్. ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే నాకు అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చింది. ఈసారి నేను ఎడిషన్ వేరే నెంబర్స్ మధ్య చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. మళ్ళీ నేను ప్రోగ్రాంలోకి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ నెంబర్స్ మార్చుకోవాలి. మళ్ళీ మారుద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాను. అలా ప్రతిసారి ప్రోగ్రాంలోకి వెళ్ళాలి, నెంబర్స్ చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ప్రోగ్రాంలోకి వెళ్ళాలి, నెంబర్స్ చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో అది ఏమైంది అంటే, ప్రతిసారి అలా చేయటం అనేది కరెక్ట్ కాదు. ఎందుకు కాదు? నువ్వు ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనేది మనకి హై లెవెల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లో రాసాము, కంప్యూటర్కి అర్థం కాదు. కంప్యూటర్కి ఏమర్థమైంది? మిషన్ లెవెల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లో అర్థమైంది. నువ్వు ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో చేంజ్ చేసావు అంటే మళ్ళీ కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి, టైం వేస్ట్. సో అందుకని మనం జనరల్గా ఏంటంటే, ప్రోగ్రామ్ లోపల వాల్యూస్ ఎప్పుడు ఇవ్వం. ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లోపల వాల్యూస్ ఎప్పుడు ఇవ్వం. ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు అడుగుతాం యూజర్ని, మీ వాల్యూ మీరు ఎంటర్ చేయండి, దాని ప్రకారం నేను ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తాను అని. అప్పుడు ఎలా ఇస్తారు అంటే, ఇదిగోండి ఇలా ఇస్తున్నారు. నాకు ఏ వాల్యూ కావాలి? ఇదిగోండి ఫంక్షన్ ఏమైంది? ఇన్పుట్ అనేది మీ ఫంక్షన్. ఈ ఫంక్షన్ వల్ల ఏమైంది అంటే, మీరు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసినప్పుడు మిమ్మల్ని వాల్యూ అడగటానికి ఇన్పుట్ యూస్ చేస్తాం. ఈ బ్రాకెట్ లోపల మీరు ఒక స్ట్రింగ్ రాస్తారండి. ఈ బ్రాకెట్ లోపల స్ట్రింగ్ అని ఎలా చెప్తున్నాను? మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, కొటేషన్ లో ఉంటే అది స్ట్రింగే. అది సింగిల్ కొటేషన్ అని అవనియండి, డబుల్ కొటేషన్ అయినా అవనియండి. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ కొటేషన్, అది సారీ తెలుగులో కొటేషన్ లో ఉంటే దాన్ని స్ట్రింగ్ అంటారు. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు ఇన్పుట్ ఆఫ్ ఇది నేను ఎంటర్ ఏ వాల్యూ అనే రాయక్కర్లేదు. మీకు అర్థమైన లాంగ్వేజ్ లో ఏది ఇస్తే నేను వాల్యూ ఎంటర్ చేయగలను. ఈ లోపల ఉన్నది రాయకపోయినా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ అయిద్దండి. లోపల ఉన్నది రాయకపోయినా ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ అయిద్ది. మీకు అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటాను. సపోజ్ నేను ఇది డిలీట్ చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి చూడండి, సేవ్ చేసా, రన్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇదిగో నా కర్సర్ బ్లింక్ అవుతుంది. అంటే నేను ఇప్పుడు ఒక వాల్యూ ఇస్తాను. ఈ వాల్యూ దేనిలోకి వెళ్ళిద్ది? ఏలోకి వెళ్ళిద్ది. బట్ బికి నువ్వు అడిగారు కాబట్టి బిలోకి వెళ్ళింది. పాయింట్ అర్థమైందా? సో దీని లోపల రాసే మెసేజ్ అనేది మీ ఇష్టం, ఎలా మెసేజ్ ఇస్తే అలా వెళ్ళిద్ది. ఇప్పుడు ఇలా ఫస్ట్ సారి ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ ఫస్ట్ ఇది జరిగిద్ది. మనం ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ ఏలో కాపీ అయ్యిద్ది. తర్వాత ఇది జరిగిద్ది, ఇచ్చిన వాల్యూ బిలో కాపీ అయిపోయింది. తర్వాత సమ్ ఆపరేషన్ ఏదో ఒకటి చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాను. ఇప్పుడు నా క్వశ్చన్ ఎంత వరకు అంటే, మిమ్మల్ని అడిగింది నేను ఇక్కడ వరకే, ఇన్పుట్ రీడ్ చేయటం వరకే. ఇప్పుడు దానికోసం నేను ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాను. ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏంది? S1 అనేది ఒక స్ట్రింగ్, దాంట్లో హలో ఉంది. S2 అనేది ఇంకో స్ట్రింగ్, దాంట్లో హలో ఉంది. ప్లస్ ఆపరేషన్ చేశాను. మామూలుగా ప్లస్ అనేది రెండు నెంబర్స్ మధ్య జరిగితే ఎడిషన్ జరిగింది. కానీ ఇక్కడ నేను ప్లస్ చేస్తే నాకు ఆన్సర్ ఏమొచ్చింది, ఫస్ట్ స్ట్రింగ్ కంటిన్యూస్గా సెకండ్ స్ట్రింగ్ వచ్చేసింది. హలో హౌ అనేది కంటిన్యూషన్గా వచ్చింది. ఈ ఆపరేషన్ మనం ఏమంటారు అంటే కంకాటినేషన్ అంటాం. ఆ ఆపరేషన్ని మనం కంకాటినేషన్ అంటే కంబైనింగ్. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, స్ట్రింగ్ అంటే లెటర్స్ ఒక్కటే కాదని. స్ట్రింగ్ అంటే లెటర్స్ ఒక్కటే కాదు, అంటే ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ ఒక్కటే కాదు, ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు. మీ ఇష్టం, మీ కీబోర్డ్లో మీరు ఏదైనా ఎంటర్ చేయండి, ఏదైనా ఉండొచ్చు. కొటేషన్లో ఉన్న ప్రతిదాన్ని స్ట్రింగే అంటారు. ఇదిగోండి, ఇప్పుడు మనం చూడంగానే ఆ నెంబరు 123 అనుకుంటాం, కాదండి. 123 ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఏ స్ట్రింగ్. 123 అనేది కూడా స్ట్రింగ్. ఎందుకు, కొటేషన్లో ఉంది. మీకు చెక్ చేయడం కోసం ఆల్రెడీ టైప్ అనే ఫంక్షన్ తెలుసు కదా. టైప్ లోపల S1 పెడితే చూడండి, ఎస్టీఆర్ అంటే స్ట్రింగ్. మళ్ళీ అప్లై చేశాను, నాకు ఆన్సర్ ఏమొచ్చింది, ఫస్ట్ స్ట్రింగ్ వచ్చింది, కంటిన్యూస్గా సెకండ్ స్ట్రింగ్ వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఐడియా ఇంతవరకు నేను చెప్పానండి. ఇప్పటిదాకా క్లియర్ కదా. ఇప్పటిదాకా మనం ఏదైతే చెప్పుకున్నామో అది జస్ట్ ఒక్కసారి రివైజ్ చేశాను. మళ్ళీ కంటిన్యూషన్కి వెళ్దాం. చూడండి, నౌ నౌ అబ్జర్వ్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. Here a value, whatever the value you entered, that is stored in A. Here the entered value is stored in B. Now observe the output carefully. What is the output? Suppose execute one more time, run module, save. My A value is equal to some 5, B value 6, 56. So based on this, what you understand? 5 is a string. Here if it perform 5 plus 6, 11 means not a problem. But 5, 6 concatenated means that 5 is a string, 6 is also a string. If you have any doubt, you can check type of A. See this one? Here, whatever the variable you are using, you can check the type there also. Type of A, str. Type of B, str. So, by default, now what is the meaning of this one? Everyone follow. By default, input function takes string only. Even though you are given integers, the input function takes string only. But now my question is, I want to perform operation between an integers, but the input only string. How can I perform the operation? Simple thing. So I written a program in high level language. But computer understand only mission level language. Then what we are doing? We are using some translator for converting high level into mission level language. Simply the input function takes the information in the string only. By default, string data type only. Now you want integer, simply convert by using the function int of some string. Whatever the string you are given, that is converted into integer. Now see this one. Suppose SA is equal to 1 2 3. Now A is a string. Now B is equal to int of A. Now you understand? So within the bracket you are writing the string. The string is converted into integer. Now print B. Observe B. The output is not in quotations. If you have any doubt, check type of B, integer. Clear the point? Int of is the function which is used to convert the given data type into integer. But this is not possible. Why? So integer means only numerics. Even though it is a string, it consists of numbers. That is the reason it is possible. But high doesn't consist of numbers, so it is not possible to convert. See this one. Right now you are getting some error. Invalid literal for int with base 10. That means compulsory you need to use decimals, but you are trying to use alphabets. Clear? Clear? I will repeat. చూడండి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, మీరు ఇన్పుట్ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది బై డిఫాల్ట్ స్ట్రింగ్ డేటా టైప్ తీసుకుందండి. ఇన్పుట్ అనేది బై డిఫాల్ట్ స్ట్రింగ్ మాత్రమే తీసుకుంది. బట్ నాకు ఇప్పుడు ఇంటీజర్ కావాలి, కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోండి. ఫ్లోట్ కావాలి, కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోండి. మనకి ఏ డేటా టైప్ కావాలి అంటే దాంట్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకుంటారు? మీకు ఇంటీజర్ కావాలనుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, డైరెక్ట్గా ఇంట్ ఆఫ్ బ్రాకెట్లో మీరు దేన్ని కన్వర్ట్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారు, ఏనా? సో బ్రాకెట్లో ఇంట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ఇంటీజర్లో కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోయింది, ఫ్లోట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ ఫ్లోట్లో కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోయింది. అలా మీకు దేంట్లో కావాలి అంటే దాంట్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. బట్ కన్వర్ట్ చేసే ముందర మీరు ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలండి, మీరు ఇంటీజర్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి అంటే సపోజ్ ఏ అనేది స్ట్రింగ్ని ఇంటీజర్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి అన్నా మీ స్ట్రింగ్లో మొత్తం నెంబర్సే ఉండాలి. మొత్తం నెంబర్స్ ఉంటేనే ఇంటీజర్లో కన్వర్ట్ అయిపోయింది. లేదు హాయ్ తీసుకున్నారండి, హాయ్ తీసుకున్నాను, ఇంటీజర్లో హాయ్ని ఎలా రాస్తారండి? రాయలేం కదా. సో మీరు దేంట్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలన్నా స్ట్రింగ్ ఉన్నా సరే అవి మొత్తం నెంబర్స్ అయి ఉండాలి. అలా రాయకపోతే ఇన్వాలిడ్ లిటరల్స్ విత్ బేస్ 10. బేస్ 10 అంటే డెసిమల్ నెంబర్ సిస్టమ్స్ కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం అనేది కుదరట్లేదు. నౌ నౌ అప్లై ద సేమ్ థింగ్ టు దిస్ వన్. A is equal to int of, observe carefully, int of, yes or no? Int of, this is the function to convert my string into integer. To convert my string into integer, how to read the string? By using input of. That means first this statement is executed, whatever the string you are given, that is converted into integer. Now that integer value is stored in a int of b. Now execute the program. Enter a value 3, enter b value 4, you got 7. This is the concept. Now I will write one more program. Comment for understanding purpose. Area of a circle. First to read the radius. Area of a circle means general formulas, pi r square. Read the radius. Suppose r is equal to, I am reading the radius in the float. Float input of, float of input of, enter radius. Enter radius. Okay. Now area is equal to 3.14 into r. Print area. Save and then run. See this one, radius 3.2. So this is the area. Radius 3.2. This is the area. Now I think you got it. So how to read? Depending upon the program, you can read any number of variables of any data type. By default, the data type is in the string format. If you want, you can convert into any data type. Convert into any data type. Suppose addition of two numbers, whatever the program you want, just formula based programs, you can do any program, you can do any program. Now so observe carefully up to now this is clear. My reading the input from the user is completed, so by using input function. Now
Excuse me?
the, yes please.
I have a question. Um, could you show me the addition code for the addition, the one we did, the data type for addition?
Sorry, data type for decision.
Addition, the one we made previous to the radius one?
Yes, this one, radius.
No, the addition one.
I'm not getting your point actually.
No, they were
The
asking
one,
that addition.
Addition,
yeah,
okay.
the one for
You
addition.
want addition program one more time?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I have it.
Yes, one second. Yes, this one.
Yes, can I, one
Yes.
second. Uh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you. Now the thing is, you can do any program like this. Here the first step, what is the first step before going to do any program? How to give an input. If you understand how to give an input to the program, 25% of the program is successfully completed. Why? Without knowing the ingredients, how do prepare one food item? So that 25% of the program depends upon taking the input. So you know, now clear. Now the most important thing is, everything prepared the food. I think you also know the simple logic. Every restaurant, for example, prepare the food neatly, but how they present plays very crucial role. How the output is displayed, that also plays very crucial role. Up to now, I said only one point: print. Print the function which is used to display the output, just for displaying the output, just for displaying the output. Now I want to display the output with some decoration, simply with some decorations. What is mean by this decoration? I will show you different cases of print statement. Okay, now I erase all these one. Now print of, first I will take string. Print of hello, all possible cases. Whatever the thing we are doing by using print, we will discuss. Print hello, print how, print hi, like this. Understand carefully. Here, very important. Every minute point. Why? Because the proper output plays very crucial role. So print hello, print how, print hi. I written three print statements. I written three print statements. Execute. Observe the output carefully. So first print statement, display hello, exactly perfect. Second output how, very good. Third print statement displays hi. Okay, everything is fine. But here, what is the important point? Here within the print statement, you are using a string. Within the print statement, you are using a string. Whatever the string you are given, exactly the same string is displayed without any modification. Are you observed? Hello exactly displayed, how exactly displayed, hi exactly displayed. Even not only a single letter, you can hello, good morning. So whatever you written, that is printed. See this one? Exactly, without any modification. That is the first observed point. Second point is, understand, first print statement is completed. After completion of the print statement, immediately my control moves to the next line. My control moves to the next line. This print executed in the next line. This print executed in the next line. So the observe the output hello, how, hi, good morning, line by line execution. This is the first case. What is my first case? Generally print a string. Anyway, I will write down in comments for your understanding. Print of one string. Okay. So whatever the string you given, exactly that is printed. Now, so change this one. Hello, comma, how, comma, good. Now observe this one. Instead of writing three print statements, here I used only one print statement. The print statement consists of three elements. Understand? The print statement consists of three elements. More than one element is appeared. Generally, we are using comma. Generally, we are using comma to separate. Now, hello. comma, how, comma, good, comma, what is the output? What is the output? So here you have three strings in the output by default. What is mean by default? If you are not specified anything, system takes some default values. By default, those are, that is the elements of the print statement are separated by single space. Remember, separated by single space. Now observe what is the output. Hello, one space is given. How, one space is given. Good. Clear? Now run this one. Hello, single space. Observe, single space is given. How, single space is given. Good. So if you are writing more than one element separated by commas, by default they are given a single space. Now you observe, this is the way to print the string. Consider another one. Print variables. Print variables. Whatever the procedure you used, exactly same. A comma B comma C is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4. Now print A, print B, print C. I will place this one in comments. You already know comments means that statements are not executed. So I doesn't need the first string statement. I want to print some variables. So here I have three variables A, B, C with the values 2, 3, 4. Print A, print B, print C. What is the output? First to print A. It looks like very simple, but most important. Print A. The value 2 is printed. Okay. Next. Next line, the value 3 is printed. Next line, the value 4 is printed. I stressed the word next line. That means by default, after completion of one print statement, we are moving to the new line. Execute. See this one? This is A value, this is B value, this is C value. Now, immediately my question is, sir, I don't know whether this is A value or B value. I don't know whether A value, B value or C value. Here also I don't know A value, B value, C value. Just some confusion at the time of print statement. So to overcome that problem, you can use a combination before that. Sorry, one question before that. A comma B comma C. Okay. So you already know A comma B comma C means three elements separated by comma. What is the output? 2 single space 3 single space 4. 2, 3, 4. Clear? Whether it is a string or a variable separated by comma, a single space is allocated. Okay. Now move back to the previous question. What is my previous question? Suppose whenever I print the values, I don't know which one is A, which one is B, which one is C. To avoid this confusion, along with printing the values, you can use strings also. Combination is also allowed. Combination is also allowed. How? See this one? Here I type one message. The value of A is comma A. For whatever the string you want, you can write the string, comma variable. So string means exactly the string is displayed. Remember, wherever the string you written, exactly the string is displayed. The value of A is comma. Here this is a variable. Variable means replaced with value. Now what is the output? The value of A is 2, like this. Here I given comma. Comma means automatically one space is added. The value of B is comma. Remember, within the string you can write the matter, whatever. So whatever the matter you want, you can write. There is no restrictions. Just for your understanding, the value of C is comma. Now execute the program, that is run the program. See this one, now you can clearly understand the value of A is, value of B is, value of C is. This type of print plays very crucial role. Exactly, yes or no? So instead of blindly printing the value 234, if you print the value with some message, then every user clearly understand. Okay, this is the another variation. I place in triple quotations. Now, take one more example. A comma B comma C is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 4. Print A comma B comma C. You already know what is the output. 2 single space 3 single space 4. Now remember, Python print has one additional attribute. Attribute means simply the print function has some additional property. The print function has some additional property. The name is, first you need to write down all the variables. Understand carefully. Whatever the values that you want to print, write down all the variables, and at last, remember, after completion, at last, comma, use one parameter SEP. SEP means separator. Separator means by default A, B, C are separated by single space. So that means internally this is existed for every print statement. By default this one is existed. Every print statement, this is existed by default. By default means even though you are not given, any print statement consists of this one. Separator value by default is single space, or I doesn't want single space, I want this much of space. That means first A value is printed, after that this space is allocated. B value is printed, after that this space is allocated. C value is printed, and then no variable, stop. Now execute. Now observe. See, previous by default separator is equal to single space. Now whatever the space you are given, the variables are separated by with that. Not only space. For example, I want dollar. Sir, I want to separate the variables by using dollar. Now what is the output? 2, dollar, 3, dollar, 4. Is output $2, $3, $4. I think you clear the point. So if you have multiple variables, the multiple variables are displayed in a single line. Remember the point. The multiple variables want to be displayed in a single line. By default, the multiple variables in a single line are separated by a single space. If you want to separate with different parameters, either dollar, not only dollar, you can use anything. So if you want to use your own separator, use the attribute SCP is equal to dollar, not only dollar, SCP is equal to anything. Suppose I will write my name. See this one, after 2 my name is displayed, so I given some space also. After 2 one space my name, 3 some space my name, whatever you are getting, that is displayed. See this one, this is the task of separator. But here understand what is the main important point. The multiple variables are written in a single line, in a single print statement. The multiple variables are written in a single print statement, in a single print statement. Clear the point? Now, very important. Place this one in comment. Print A print B, print C. So you already know how the output is displayed. First line 2, next line 3, next line 4. See this one? First line 2, next line 3, next line 4. But my aim is display the output in a single line. Even though I return three print statements, instead of moving to the new line, display the output in a single line. So by default, along with the separator, the print function have one additional attribute, comma, end. Attribute name is end is equal to backslash n. What is mean by backslash n? If anybody know other programming languages, they know. But even though you don't know, ignore. What is the meaning? Print. First it prints the value. First it prints the value. End is equal to, that is end of the print statement is equal to backslash n means new line. Remember, backslash n meaning is new line. That means control moves to the new line automatically. And then print B after completion. So here also end is equal to backslash n. So after completion, end is equal to backslash n. Whenever my print statement is ended, control moves to new line. For the last line, no need to use. Now again execute the program. See, you are getting the same output. Yes or no? That means this new line is the default. So separator, what is the default? Single space is the default. In the similar fashion, by default, the end of the print statement moves to the new line. Suppose I doesn't want any new line. I want to stay at the same line. Remove this backslash and what you want? You want this space? Yes, see this one. What happened? First it prints the A value. After printing the A value, end is executed. What is the value of end? Some two spaces. So simply cursor moves to two spaces only. At that immediately prints the B value. Cursor moves to two spaces and then C value. Observe the output, you will get the idea. Two spaces, not only two. So suppose if you given this much space, clear? So by default, separator, one single print statement. Separator means within the single print statement you are using separator. End is used for multiple number of print statements. End is used. By default, end is equal to new line character. Backslash n is called new line character. If you want, you can change it like this. If you want, you can change like this. So these are the two important parameters, separator and then attribute. Now finally, I will show you very important point. So two important things. I will show you two important things. Suppose A comma B comma C is equal to, now what is my message? For example, this is my program. A comma B is equal to 2 comma 3. Now I perform addition. C is equal to A plus B. Now, sorry, I will change the program completely. A is equal to int of input of enter A value. Observe, you can use either single quotation and double quotation. There is no restriction, your wish. You can use any, if you open with double quotation, close with double. If you open with a single, close with single. That is the only important. You can use either single or double. Both are equal in Python. But remaining languages, both are not equal. Okay. Enter A value, enter B value, C is equal to A plus B. Now, I need the output like this. I need this output. The addition of I don't know A value, B value. For example, assume if my A value is equal to 2, addition of 2 and B value is 3 is 5. I need the output like this. Suppose if my A value 3, B value 4, the addition of 3 and 4 is 7. I don't know the values of A and B. I don't know the values of A and B. At the time of execution, whatever the values you want, whatever the value you get, exactly that is to be displayed. So I will explain this one. After that, you will understand. Print here, what is the meaning of this one? The addition of whatever the format you want, the addition of here, whatever the a value is to be displayed. I don't know a value right now. Whenever a program is executed, then only your assigned value is stored into a. Simply I written like this. The addition of exactly the string is displayed, comma, a, comma. It is clear. If you return a variable, the variable is replaced with the value. If you return a string, exactly the string is displayed. Now the addition of a, again quotation end, now comma b. Always remember either string or element more than one separated by comma is comma C. Now observe the output. The addition of that is printed. A, if I given A value 2, the addition of 2. End is displayed automatically. Why? It is a string. B value 3 is C. Clear? Now observe. Okay, additional bracket is there. Save and then run. Control S for saving. Enter A value 3. Enter A value 3, B value 4. See this one, the addition of 3 and 4 is 7. I think you got it. So this is the procedure you required. But observe carefully, this is somewhat complicated. Compulsory. So if I have multiple number of variables, multiple sentence formations are there, it looks like very difficult. To overcome this one, two more types are there. Everyone must and should learn these two. So up to now what we discussed, all those are basics. So but now I will explain two important things. Follow carefully for printing the output. First one is string dot format. First one is string dot format. String means, for example, here I need the same type of output. I need the same type of output. You can write later the addition of. Here I need value. Suppose a comma b, whatever the value in a, that is to be displayed. Now I am using bracket. So at which position you need a value, at that position I used bracket. And here I need b value, bracket is. Here I need c value. Clear? That brackets are called placeholders. Placeholder means the place where we are storing the value. Now my entire string is complete. The addition of a value and b value is C. String dot. Remember, first you need to write the string dot format of. So in the first bracket, what value need? Here in the first bracket, I need a value. So format of a comma. Here I need b. Here I need C. This is the way to write the program. Instead of this one writing multiple quotations, comma. So anyway, I will written here print. First to open and close. String dot format. This is the syntax. So within quotation means string. Dot format, see this one, s dot format, s means string. Here whatever the message you want, you can type the addition of, I need a value here. Whenever you need a value at that position, use bracket, and here I need a value, bracket is, here I need a value. Okay, so in the first bracket, what you have? First bracket A, comma, second bracket B, comma, third bracket C. The values are assigned according to the brackets. So if you want to change, how? I will explain. According to the brackets, enter A value 3, enter B value 4. See this one, you are getting the same output. This is the first procedure. This is the format method. This is the format method. Compared to this one, this is easy. Compared to first one, the second one is very easy. Here, those are assigned according to the positions. Generally, this is 0 position, first position, second position. Internally here, 0 is there, internally 1 is there, and then 2 is there. So at 0, what you have? A is placed at 0. B is placed at 1. C is placed at 2. Now execute. This one exactly same output or not? So by default 0 1 2. Sir, I want to change the order, you can change. Suppose 1 0. Now what is the output? What is the value of 1? B. Here A is 0. This 0 position is copied into this one. This is first position is copied into this one. This is the second position copied into this one. Remember, here this is a blind one. That means what? String. Whatever you are written, exactly that is printed. It does not understand the meanings. It does not consider the logics. See this one, 3, 4. Observe the output. The addition of 4 and 3 is 7. Not only this one. For example, I changed this one to 2. So it does not consider the meaning. So here the output 3 comma 4 is given. The output of 4 and result is 0. See this one. 3, 4. The output of 4 and 7 is 3. Is it correct? It does not consider the flower brackets. That is, does not consider the order. In which order you are given, you have to write indexes. I think this is also something complicated. Again, to overcome, you can use any procedure. According to the requirement, you can use any procedure. The last one is very simple. F string. F string. F string means simply F is the symbol followed by a string. Suppose here you can write like this, F, the addition of, here what you want? A value, simply within flower brackets write A, and B is C. Close, completed. So to avoid the confusion and the order in the format, here directly within the flower bracket write down the variable. Exactly it takes that variable. Exactly it takes that variable. Now see this one, print F string means F followed by a string. F followed by a string. Everything is written inside the addition of, here I need a value directly placed within flower bracket, and only flower bracket is C. Now save and then run. Enter A value, sum 3, B value 4. Last one, see, the addition of 3 and 4 is 7. You got it? 3 and 4 is 7. This is the way to print the output in the required fashion. Originally, the print statements are not completed. We have some additional things also. These are the minimum things for writing the program. Anyway, whenever we are in the string concept, I will discuss some more print statements. Why? If you understand the particular concept, you will get the idea. Now, okay. Now, what happened in the session? In this session, we will discuss mainly two things: reading input, writing output. So, these two are the important things. In between, logic is your wish. So, depending upon our mental ability, we can write the logic. Depending upon our awareness, you can write the program. But the minimum thing is you need to know how to read the input and how to display the output. These are the two.